Yeah, see you around. Okay, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you in a couple weeks. All right, take care. Bye. Hey, can you believe it? Oh my God, it's Christmas vacation. We made it. I'm Rad Raz. Welcome to After School Adventures. Christmas vacation. After School Adventure. I just got out of school. It was, one of those throwaway days where you just get to, kind of hang around. You get your big projects. You turn those big projects in. I had to do a 2-page paper on the American Revolution. I think I did a pretty good job on it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I get on it for a grade. Um, really the day was just a party. Everybody brought treats in. I brought in some sugar cookies. And it was just a great day, just hanging around and palling around with everybody. Uh, I'm excited about Christmas. I'm hoping to get a copy of Mega Man 3. My buddy Tim, he's looking to get a copy of Gauntlet for the Nintendo. And then my other buddy Jimmy is dying to try and get a copy of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. So hopefully all of our Christmas dreams come true, and then we can all get together and trade our awesome games once we're done, in a week being sick of them. But this moment of just freedom and irresponsibility, and it all culminating to 7 days from now, where there's going to be, Christmas, and then after that, a whole week of just enjoying your presents, and then New Year's comes around. I mean, I hope that, when I get older, I'll be able to have long vacations like this. I'm sure that'll happen, right? That'll never change. Who would do that? That's just, it's just un-American to take that kind of vacation from you, right? All right. Let's celebrate with a cartoon. We're going to play some video games. We're going to have a little show and tell, and we're even going to have a snack. I picked a snack this week that's near and dear to my heart. My mom, every Christmas and Thanksgiving, puts out this little appetizer before the big meal, and it's like my absolute favorite. Let me pull it out of here for you. We got a little feast here. Oh, we got some eggnog. Nice and thick, of course. We got some crackers. And then my mom would always put out crab dip. Oh my God! Now she was much better at it than me. I just picked some up, but she would make it by scratch. I think with like cream cheese and crab, and Lord knows what else, and put it in one of these ornate circular molding things, and then put it on a plate. Let it chill, and then when it was time to serve, take it off. And then she'd pour cocktail sauce all over the crab dip. The cocktail sauce I decided to pass on. It was always okay, but I always felt like the crab dip was really the exciting part. So I just decided to accept it. What are we watching today? Well, one of my favorite Christmas specials of all time. Probably my favorite ever, actually. That's one of the most exciting things about Christmas time are the specials. And there's so many out there, especially in the 90s. I think it was the best time for Christmas specials because... All right, well, the one we're watching today is called A Muppet Family Christmas Special. Okay? Muppet Family Christmas, that's what it's called. It was made in 1987, and it's amazing to watch this show because it's the Muppets. I mean, who doesn't love the Muppets? If you don't know what the Muppets are, you may be from a really young generation, but even I know they just had a reboot that lasted maybe a season and flopped. Maybe they're just not relevant these days, but it's basically a bunch of puppets that try to put on a show. They're in show business. And it's just, hilarious. There's like a bear who's a comedian. and a pig who's like a diva, and then of course there's my favorite, Kermit the Frog, who's kind of the manager, the stage manager, keeps everybody together, keeps everybody cool, tries to keep it all together. He's the producer. It kind of reminds me of Tammy Faye and 30 Rock, now that I think about it. He's always trying to keep the waters calm. So let's watch. Let's get to it. This is the special. You know, they did they had movies, they had a series, multiple series, but this was, for me, the best. The Muppet Family Christmas. We're going to watch a little bit of this. Let me give you some setup. The Swedish chef has invited a Christmas turkey along, and is tracking him down to make the Christmas meal. But the turkey has shown up under the pretenses that he's here for vacation, and so he's trying to get out of, having to become dinner. So that's where we start. All right, it's the Muppet Christmas, a Muppet Family Christmas.
This is my dog Sprocket. He is not a Christmas turkey.
Just make a gobble gobble fiffernies.
I don't care if the turkey says the dog is a turkey. The dog is not the turkey. The turkey's the turkey. You turkey. Come on, Sprocket.
Virgin.
Make a gobble gobble goofy woofy.
Virgin eggnog.
This is starting to be fun. Whoa, speaking of fun, hey, Mom, how you doing?
Hey, Kermit, look what I have. It's home movies. I found this old film in the closet. It's the very first Christmas the Muppets ever spent together. Great, I haven't seen that film in years. Turn off the lights and roll the film.
I'm going to try not to get emotional here. No guarantees. Heavy nostalgia going on here.
It's Miss Hamhocks when she was just a little sausage roll.
There's Fozzie.
You were still in diapers in those days.
They're all at Fozzie's mom's house for Christmas.
Oh, look, there's Ralph when he was a wee puppy.
Not so wee. I was paper trained.
Basically ambushed her house. Just for Christmas.
Handsome little devil I was.
Gonzo. Who doesn't relate to Gonzo, huh?
Oh, animal.
Oh, animal.
Yep, some things never change.
Oh, that was fun. Even weirdos are cute when they're babies.
I knew you'd learn to love us.
I didn't say that.
What's that? I tell you, Chicken Little, you're my kind of poultry.
Camilla, what's going on here?
You got some drumsticks there, my fine feathered mama.
But Camilla's my girlfriend.
You gotta be kidding. You're not even a bird.
Well, nobody's perfect.
One of the most puzzling relationships in Hollywood history.
For a little friendly scratching and squawking.
All right, cut. That does it. Let me at him. I'm gonna rip off his waddle.
You and what other nerds?
Come on, put up your wings, turkey toes.
Why, you're pulling my leg, hole's nose.
Well, I'll be pulling your wishbone, cranberry breath.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Mark, what do I hear?
You hear me about to make some turkey hash?
No, listen. Me thinks me hears carolers.
Oh my God. Could it be?
Here we come a caroling, a wonderling so free. Here we come a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad tidings too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
It's a Sesame Street game.
Hey!
Merry Christmas from Sesame Street! Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
La 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 la.
Don we now our gay apparel.
La 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 la.
You'll notice no Elmo.
Roll the ancient Yuletide carol.
He's in there, but he doesn't even get a line.
Okay, Ernie, you're next.
See the blazing Yule before us.
La 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 la.
Strike the harp and join the chorus.
La 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 la.
Definitely a different time.
I will not sing this song.
While I count the Yuletide treasure.
There's Elmo.
Your turn, hairy monster.
As the lady old year passes,
La 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 la.
hail the new ye lads and lasses.
Hail the New Year! There's the Golden Boys.
Sing you joyous all together.
La 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. It's the season to be jolly. La 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 la.
Yay!
It's nice to have everyone here. You can feel the peace of the holiday season.
There's an icy patch by the door. Watch the icy patch!
Doc, you know what this means?
Rocket and I will have to give up our hammock in the attic, right?
Either that or build bunk beds in the broom closet.
Rocket, go get me a hammer, will you?
Oh, hi
This is
there.
great.
Hey, we're Ernie and Bert.
This is great.
Well, hi there yourself. I'm Doc.
Oh, did you know that Doc starts with the letter D?
Why, yes,
Yes starts with the letter Y.
true.
And true starts with the letter D.
What is this?
Where we come from, this is small talk.
Whatever you say. Well, it's nice to meet you, but I've got to go and build some bunk beds.
Bunk
Bunk
bed.
beds.
C words.
Ah!
Hey, no, you got me wrong. I'm a dairy cow.
No, do best boy
Hey, all right, okay, I'm a birdie, I'm a seagull, all right?
gobbler, gobbler.
Okay, all right, I admit it. The jig is up. Here I am, the Christmas turkey.
Eat Tosca snoot.
Ow! Hey, watch it there, will you?
Those
Yeah,
good smoke.
Oh yeah, I recognize it now. This
Oh, yeah.
this is the traditional fitting, right? To see if the roasting pan is big enough for the nice fat bird.
Yo, gobbler, torky, fitsky, witsky.
Of course, before we go any further, there is one thing I think you should see.
This is great.
This gobbler, snooze.
If you think I'm a nice fat bird, look at this!
Loose the gobbler, humongo.
Ain't it the truth?
All right, that's it. Oops. There you go. There you have it. A Muppet Christmas special. What made it so amazing was moments like the Sesame Street characters coming to Christmas and interacting with all the Muppets we loved so much throughout the years. I think this is the first time to really see these two, puppet factions, for lack of a better word, come together. And what better time to do it than on Christmas Eve. It's awesome. And it's like, it gets to the point where everybody's there. Even the Fraggles show up. And at the end, they all sing carols. And it gets me every time. Every time. It's really a very special Christmas special. The entire thing's watchable on YouTube. I highly suggest getting some, getting a loved one together, getting some family together, or maybe even your pet, and watching a Muppet Family Christmas this year. Okay, let's do a little Christmas, little show and tell here. I don't know if you guys are going to be disappointed because this is really on topic. Too much so on topic. I usually like to show a toy or something. I don't have a lot of Muppet toys. Who does? It's just, I'm not... it was a TV show that I loved, but, I think I had like a DVD set, but, who cares about that? However, I did want to share another thing with you. Now, that's one you want to watch, Muppet Family Christmas, but this is another special that I highly suggest. Chances are it's on YouTube as well. I'm not really sure. I didn't look it up. But I always thought that this was a really special, frankly amazing production that they put together. Again, by Jim Henson. Called The Christmas Toy. And this was, again, a special... I don't know when this was shot, but it had to have been... Okay, 86. So this was a year before the special we just watched. Maybe this was a test, although I would think that this is more expensive of a production because here's a special Christmas special that featured none of the Muppets that we know. It's basically a story about a toy room, a children's toy room, and the toys that live within it. and the grand honor of who is the Christmas toy each year. And like I said, you don't know any of these Muppets here, but they are Muppets, and I think it's a perfect special because it really, for me, I mean, I guess you would have to, if you had to take like a modern day equivalent, you'd take, I know there's like Olaf's Christmas Adventure or something that's on TV these days. And, I guess that's all and good for kids who grew up with it, but I feel like this is so much more special than what's put out these days. Because think of all the time and effort and planning and building that came with not only creating a toy room that's larger than life, that would be, how a toy would experience a human's toy room, but also all of the new characters and all, and more important, it's one thing to just come up with a character and be like, okay, I want to make, a snowman, and give it to the guy in NIT, and he starts building you a snowman. This is, these are they're basically making toys. They're making Christmas toys for a Christmas special. They had to sew everybody together, give them life, and then make them animate right there in front of everybody. I mean, it wasn't a live production or anything, so I'm sure they had rehearsals. But to just pair this up, what they were doing 25 years ago with today, Olaf's Christmas special, which is like, let's put a bunch of CGI together, and probably most of the actors are in sound booths, isolated from one another, many of which probably never even met. To pair that up with this is just such a more romantic special to me, and nothing ever came about these properties. This was a one-off for Jim Henson and his studios. So you have to think about just the investment in time and money and effort that went with this one. So very highly suggested, the Christmas toy. I would definitely pair it up there with a Muppet Family Christmas. Muppet Family Christmas, obviously, wins out because it's just, there's so much nostalgia there. So much of your favorites are there. But if you have a little kid who doesn't have any investment in these characters, pick this one up too. I guarantee you'll love it. I guarantee they'll love it. Okay? All right. So let's play some video games, huh? I have one, let me get more of these crab things here. So this is really good. The taste of holiday at home. Oh. Crab dip. Let's play a video game. Muppet video games. How many are out there? Not many. I know that there was one for the PlayStation 2. Probably the Wii. Probably made it to the Wii. Maybe Xbox. That's all I know of, though. Aside from this one, they made one Nintendo game about the Muppets. It sat on my shelf for a long time. I got it for $5. I've never played it. It's called Jim Henson's Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival. Never played it before. The company that makes it is High Tech Interactive. Not the best company out there. They've made some real stinkers. So I don't know what to expect here. We're going in blind. Mainly because when I started the game, as soon as I turned on the Nintendo, this message came up. And it says, it's kind of dark, huh? I'm going to keep it there because I think it's going to brighten up. That's why I made it so dark. But I'll read it to you. It says, Newsflash. As soon as you turn on the machine, it says this. Newsflash, Miss Piggy kidnapped. Notorious carnival owner Dr. Grump is the prime suspect. Superstar Pig may be captive on carnival grounds. Kermit and the Muppets to attempt a daring rescue. Okay? Alright, let's give it a shot. Hopefully it's not and it's just saying press start. So it's been sitting here waiting for us. I have no idea what to expect. I really do. I've never played this, so hopefully it's not a disaster. We'll see. Here we go. Oh, we got some options here. River ride, car course, space ride, or amazing maze. Let's do the car course. Sounds good. Did I need some audio here? Give me some. Oh, okay. Maybe not. All right, here we go. Can you guys see this? I'll brighten that up. Usually I check the colors, but I wanted to go in here blind. I didn't realize this was a minigame. Oh, so it's bumper cars, right? Oh. Oh! Give me that. I think I'm Fozzie Bear. I think that's Fozzie. I'm not sure how this is gonna get piggyback, but you know, whatever, piggyback. Miss Piggy. Is that an apple? Think apples are good or bad? I would assume they're good. I mean, this is designed for kids, right? Apples would be good. Be kind of confusing to. Oh, that's a cherry bomb. Of course, now I notice it. All right, no problem. The controls for this could not be worse. They're really bad. It's like one button, hold down A to accelerate, and then and then you use left and right to pivot. Hey! What's this, 500 points? No, just 100. Is this ever gonna end? Oh boy, now it's getting more complicated. Oh, I lost health there. No, I didn't lose health there. Alright, just the cherry bombs. Luckily there's no time to this. This doesn't seem too out of whack. Nothing too terribly Muppety about this. Woo! Oh boy. Ah! Oh man, I got hit by 2 of them there. No! Focus. Let's try it. Can I do one more? Alright, here, you get 10 rides? Let's try another one of those rides there. Alright, let me in the game, please. Alright, here we go. Guess we'll try the river ride. I'm assuming Kermit's on the river ride. He's a frog, right? Oh boy. That's definitely Kermit. That's half of Kermit. I can't do anything. That seems to be some sort of candle. I've already lost some health, that's not good. Heavily inspired by River Raid, I would say. Oh, I can't hit the rocks? Wow. Oh. Looks like I'm getting health back from those little things. That's good. That's better than what Fozzie had. No attacks. Nothing that I can do with the buttons. This is purely a directional adventure here. Definitely a game that was probably made for, you know, infants. I guess this is why I've never really heard of it. Never heard anybody talk about the, Ah! Oh, that's too bad. We got one more in us? No, we gotta say goodbye. That's it. That's it. Because, we do have one more thing to do before we say goodbye. And get our Christmas vacation started. We always have to check in with our old friend, our old pal, Penny, the paralyzed puppet. Penny! Merry Christmas! Hi! Oh, okay. I don't think she's been drinking virgin eggnog. Call me crazy. Sweetheart. Merry Christmas, Penny. Say hello to everybody out there. Always nice to see old Penny. She's very excited for Christmas. I don't know what she's asking for. What she asked for? Maybe a spine? Sorry. All right. Anyway, let me find what Penny's tip here of the day is. Okay, I forgot to put it in her sleeve. All right. Let me check anything up her sleeve. No, she's gonna do a magic trick. All right. Let me give you a tip. We did discuss her tip of the day before the show, so don't worry. I do know what it is. Penny's special holiday incorrect tip of the day is Christmas is coming. People put a lot of work and effort into the gifts that they give you. So the least you can do is be honest with them. So if you open a present and it's something you already have, what you want to do is you want to, any expressions you had of happiness or excitement, drop that immediately as soon as you see that they got you something you already have. Look at them dead in the eye. Say, I have this. Set it to the side without thanking them. And immediately go for your next present. You don't want to sugarcoat it. They're going to want to know. Feedback is important. If you don't let people know what you have and don't have, how are they going to know? You're going to end up with doubles, and you're going to end up having to fib at them. That's the last thing you want to do to somebody on Christmas is fib at them, right? So for God's sakes, if somebody gives you something you already have, or even something you don't want, it's very important to be upfront about that, and you move on as quickly as possible, and do your best to avoid any sort of, thanks or gratitude. Okay, save that for the people who got you something that you actually wanted. Okay. I want to thank everybody for stopping by this Christmas, this after-school adventure. I hope you guys have a great Christmas vacation. If it's not as long as mine, 2 weeks, woo! Try your best to enjoy what you do have, and most importantly, cherish the people who you're sharing the holiday with, because it just wouldn't be Christmas without them. All right? For for Penny, the paralyzed puppet, I'm Radraz. We'll see you next time. Happy holidays, and Merry Christmas.